Okay then, good morning everybody, let's get stuck in and we'll just talk about Bitcoin. If you want to join the Patreon, we'll be looking at loads of altcoins tonight, so that'll be on the live stream, so yeah, links in the description below. Other than that, let's just get started. So yesterday's Bitcoin sort of nudged down below this $92,000 zone. It got sucked straight back up though, and this morning sort of teasing the death cross, again, death cross, on the 4-hourly. We've got some hidden bearish divergence, so again, you know, it was a nice bounce, definitely, I wouldn't say it's got signs of reversal or anything, but it was a nice bounce. Looking at the state of that wick, you normally see a wick like that, it does tell a story. We've hit the Bollinger Band Center on the daily as well. We've done it again today. So look, we're still 65% more likely to maintain this sort of bearish position, sort of, I suppose, sort of like dragging ourselves down from below this 95,500 area. Again, this Bollinger Band Center has been the problem since losing it, as it should do. As it says in Investopedia, 65% of the time you shall remain in the portion of the band, and this is what's happened. So we've lost it, we've rejected it, we've rejected it, we've rejected it, and rejected it again. Look, at this point now, what we've got to hope for, there's a couple of things. Candle body basis, we've got this one, this kind of low here, and obviously this low, which gave us this bullish divergence on the money flow index. That's one thing. If you go to the weekly, again, the weekly is suggesting not exactly top vibes, but at least, significantly high vibes based on the bearish divergence you saw in the money flow, on the RSI over here. But relationship to moving averages with price action is saying, look, I can hold myself above not just a center of the Bollinger Band here on the weekly, but a 10 exponential, which is good. It's more than good. I mean, it's basically still a significant uptrend. The moving averages are still diverging away from each other. But it's a weekly, so that's not going to help many people when we stare at these charts on a day-to-day, or maybe not even the charts, but the actual price for a day-to-day. We just want things to go up, right? And that's what most people want. I want it to go up. I need price action to go up. I need it to go up. But consolidations are all part of an uptrend. That's fine. And when you stand back and witness what this uptrend looks like, it's been pretty significant. Big move up, sort of down, a little move up, down, big move up, long consolidation down. Everybody thought it was over around this period, but it wasn't. It was up. Everybody thought it was going to go up to the moon in December, but it wasn't. It came back down. I still think we should be turning around in January, to be honest with you. We're finding less and less evidence for that. But if it doesn't happen in January, it should happen in February. And if it doesn't happen in February, I'll just keep pushing it back. Because at the moment, based on the daily, it's still a bullish scenario. Now, that's Bitcoin. Let's have a look at Ethereum, because this is where things are getting particularly interesting for me. I said on the Telegram yesterday, I said, well, if you're going to get an alt season, it should begin from here. And that was when we dumped into this. So just a simple message. There's no point in me going on and on and on about the things I talk about every day, and especially on the Patreon, make my thoughts and my analysis very clear. But many altcoins, many altcoins have these golden crosses, right? And many of them pulled back into those golden crosses around the December-ish area where, my orders were filled for loads of stuff. The one thing, I say the one thing, but one of the few things that wasn't filled for me was Ethereum. And Ethereum got filled yesterday. Came back into this box, the double golden cross, exponential, simple, and then the box, and then the horizontal bottom area of the box is 2,800. So if you're going to get a V-shaped recovery from anything, it will come from here. Now, I've been saying that for a lot of these altcoins which have already done this. They've done this 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they haven't V-shaped recovered. And I think the part of the reason is that they've not been given the all clear. What I mean by that is that Ethereum has such a large market cap. It really does affect the Bitcoin dominance, which again, affects the total too, which basically gives the green light to whether or not altcoins as a group are able to run or not. So, based on what we're seeing here, if there's going to be a V-shaped recovery, it should pretty much be happening since we've tagged the 200 exponential and the simple, and we closed above both. So it kind of looks like a bullish retest to me. I know it won't feel like that to many, but that's what it kind of looks like. So let's recognize it for what it's worth. That's a bullish retest. And now, if from a risk to reward basis, you should be thinking that Ethereum is ready to start moving up. Now that doesn't mean it's going to move up every minute of every hour of every day for now until the rest of the year. Obviously, like, it does take a lot of confidence, conviction to allow for this sort of thing to move up, and there isn't any. Everybody's saying it's over. In fact, I'm getting so many DMs these days about, is it over? Is it over? I need to get out of the market. Help me get out of the market. I need to exit this market. And I'm like, oh. If you want to get out of the market, just get out of the market. I'm not going to tell you where and when and how to get out of the market. I mean, I give you enough ideas about when I'm going into the market and when I'm going out of the market. I don't understand how anyone could ask me any more. do you know what I mean? You know, all my spot is in profit. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, bought it much lower throughout last summer. You know, sold it before the December drop. Bought it back end of December, and just yesterday my Ethereum orders are filled. So, you know, it's not, as far as I can tell, it's not time to sell. It's a time to buy. But I'm not you, and you're not me, so I can't prescribe your trades, and I shouldn't, and nobody should. No influencer, if that's what you want to call me. I'm just a man on YouTube. I'm just a bloke with an internet connection and a microphone. That's all I am, and you shouldn't trust me over your finances. That's madness. Right, so as far as Ethereum's concerned, the first area of resistance coming up right now, 3,200, and then obviously we've got the 50 exponential, 3,300, 200 exponential, 3,400, and the simple, which is 3,500. So increments of $100 with every resistance, trending down in a downtrend on the 4-hourly. However, you flip that on its head and the daily is saying, alright, we've got major support over here, big resistance at 3,400. Once that's done, you are looking to 3,700 and then 4,000 and then up. People don't think that Ethereum is capable of doing anything special, but I beg to differ. I'm not saying that Ethereum is where you should be putting your money. We use Ethereum mostly as an indicator. You know, and what I mean by that is an indicator of overall altcoin sentiment. And so I'll stick with what I'm saying. You know, I think an alt season's coming around the corner. And if there's an alt season that's going to be starting from anywhere, it could easily be starting from here. This is where the alt season should be starting from. It's not going to look like an alt season on day one, is it? It's going to look like a wrecked city season. But again, for those who are asking me about, you know, where should I sell and how can I get out of this market, you do have to reflect on your own. I can't tell you that. I am saying what I have done is fulfilled a plan to buy Ethereum at these low levels. So as you were asking me the questions about selling, I was actually allowing my limit orders to fill. Basically, I was buying. So again, I'm not telling you what to do, but you in the case of the you know, handful of people sending me DMs about that sort of thing, you're kind of wanting to do the opposite of me, is all I'm saying. Right, so I'll leave it with you there. I'm not saying the absolute low is in, but it's low enough. Again, analysis that I provided and created all the way back in November has now been achieved on Ethereum, so it's been a few months in the making. Excellent. I don't expect it to all be done in a day. Now it's a matter of allowing this one, as well as all my others, to move up. And again, I don't expect that to be done in a day. Alright, thanks for watching. Maybe I'll see you on the stream tonight. Take it easy.